Welcome back to the channel on CFC Santana. This is my review for the Chelsea nil, Everton nil. And we're going to get straight into this, man. Like you can see, it ended 0-0. That is two massive points dropped. I know it's at Goodison Park, but we need to be picking up the points. Today showed me we have certain players in this position where they can get us challenging for a title, but reality is we're probably not going to win it. And if we do win it, it won't be off of our own backs. It will be off of the likes of Liverpool or Arsenal absolutely losing their minds and losing their plots. And today I felt like it was more evidence of why I hope we do act in the January window, because there's no way this title's done. I'm going to say that now. There's no way this title's already been won by the likes of Liverpool or Arsenal. They're probably more in a prime position to win, specifically Liverpool. Something is still telling me we will finish above Arsenal. But yeah, today I'm going to get straight into this. You know what? Nicholas Jackson. I've got onto him in the past, and I've also praised him in the past. Or you could say in more recent times, but today's performance is why we need a ready-made clinical striker. Or maybe today is why we might need the Diego Costa regen in Mark Gu. Now, his first chance, I'll allow him. I'll give him time. I'll allow him. Car, the ball was played slightly behind him from Palmer, but still a world-class striker, or a striker who has a proper box presence. Not his main attribute being his link-up play. His main attribute is putting that ball in the back of the net. Does better than what Nicholas Jackson did. This is Pickford what you're playing against. You should be able to score that chance. Now, cool. I'll give you leeway for the first one. But the second one, was poor. He headed it straight to the post. And I'm going to say this now. If that's Mark Gu, that's a goal. Nicholas Jackson, today you can hold. Yeah, it's simple as that. You can hold it. It wasn't good enough. It was not good enough of a performance from him. And when he's not putting chances like that away, you just start watching the game and thinking, why is he on the pitch? He's not offering us anything else. He's not pressing like he should. So why is he on the pitch? If you ask me, listen, who is the better presser? Mark Gu. I'm sorry. It is. The reality is he is the better presser. If you ask me who has a better box presence, I'm giving it to Mark Gu as well. I'm sorry. From what I've seen, he's got better box presence, better natural striker instinct than Nicholas Jackson. In the past, I've been someone that's advocated for Nkunku. Nkunku's not the 9 we need. That's the reality, especially in games like this against Everton. You should be bringing on Mark Gu. Straight up. That's exactly what should be happening. Bringing on Mark Gu. But that didn't happen. Today, the lineup, it just smelled like Maresca was scared. It felt like he was scared. We should have just put it on Everton. Threw in the more attackers. I gave you lot my lineup yesterday. Well, it dropped today. I gave you my lineup. My lineup was Robert Sanchez in goal. Left back Gusto. Right back Caicedo, who inverts into the midfield. Yeah. 2 centre back partnership being Tosin and Colwill. Enzo in the midfield. João Felix and Cole Palmer in the 10s. Right wing Neto. Left wing Sancho. Up top Jackson. And I really think one attacker being on that pitch would have made a difference. One extra one. Like when the lineup came up, I was so shocked to see the Sassy. I was so shocked. Don't get me wrong, he didn't have a bad game, but I still was shocked to see the Sassy was starting. Gusto left back with the Sassy right back. Oh, I was like, no. I was like, you know what? I hear it may be a bit of hype, but as the game grew on, like, it's not like Everton were throwing balls into the box in the air. Their number 10 was absolutely saucing the Sassy. Sorry if you lot can hear this feedback. This is why I use the other mic. This is a mad thing. But yeah, it's not like they were throwing balls into the box that was going through the air. Their left winger or their number 10, whoever he is, in Dai, he was absolutely saucing our team, but specifically Disasi. I thought maybe in the second half we're going to come out a lot better. Maybe around the 60th minute, even 55th minute, Maresca's going to make a positive change to help us get a goal, because as much as they were putting 11 men behind the ball, you could see there was small little chances in the game where we could have got in behind, or maybe our final touch wasn't there. Maybe just bring on a Mark Gu, or bring on a João Felix, or bring on Nkuku around them time, take off the likes of the Sassy, put Caicedo right back and have him invert. That's what I thought was going to happen. But Maresca, again, his substitutions are very annoying. Not only the substitutions he picks, not only the timing of his substitutions, the amount of substitutions he makes. At this point, as Chelsea fans, we all should know, if we're going into a game, he's only making two substitutions, max 3. Maresca, you are allowed 5 substitutions. What is the point of having a bench with the likes of João Felix on there, Mark Gu, who scored a hat-trick on Thursday and has been looking like he's on form, and you know the qualities he can bring to the team? What is the point? You're waiting until the 75th, 78th. Sean Dyche is making flipping changes to go win the game. And we're there just trying to react on what he's doing. We weren't proactive. Maresca was not proactive in this game. Now, obviously I'm ranting a little bit on Maresca. That doesn't mean I don't trust him or whatnot. It's just a bit annoying, the fact that I was doing a live stream on TikTok and I was telling my live, like, yo, I know what's going to happen. We're going to wait until like the 75th minute, 78th minute and bring on Nkuku, and we're just going to leave with a stinky 0-0. Like, that game, a 0-0 result was probably accurate. We didn't play well enough to win the game, but we didn't play bad enough to lose it. But if I was to be completely honest with the way both teams took that game, Everton might have edged it to win it. It would have hurt, but it's not like it would have been a surprise. It wouldn't have been a robbery or anything like that of the sorts. No way. Yeah, my only thing is I want Maresca to wake up and start using his bench a lot more and start trusting his attackers a lot more, man. Like, I think this is one of those ones where he overthought it. At the start of the game, if you told me we're leaving Goodison Park with a 0-0, I would have took it. I won't lie. Maybe not a 0-0, but a draw. Regardless of the result, a draw, a point. I would have took it. But after watching today's game and really taking in what I saw and the lineup and the substitution times, I'm like, bruv, the 3 points were there. This was a must-win game and we drew it. We're sitting down now as a fan base and them as a team, as a squad, we're hoping for Tottenham to do something against Liverpool. Now, don't get me wrong. I actually, weirdly enough, think Tottenham might get something out of that game. But it's just disappointing that we're not going into Christmas and over this Christmas period in first. We've gained a point on Liverpool, but they could just go gain another 2 on us. It's that easy. This league is relentless. Like, it's not forgiving. Like, dropping points against Everton, whether you're home or away, when you're in the position we're in, it's not good enough. Simply not good enough. I don't know what you lot, what your thoughts are of the game. My man of the match today was Robert Sanchez. He had an absolute blinder today. Great performance. He saved us. My man of the match is between Robert Sanchez and Caicedo. Again, another good performance from Caicedo. Enzo wasn't good enough today. He was all right. Do you know what? He was all right. I wouldn't say not good enough, but he wasn't as effective as he's been in his past 5 to 8 games for Chelsea. Cole Palmer's meant to be our star boy. He didn't turn up well today. He did put it on the plate for Jackson, but other than that, I didn't see much from him. The wind was absolutely mental today. But that's not a good enough an excuse because the wind affects both teams. Yeah, man. It's disappointing, man. I'm drained. Had a whole live watch along and it was draining to watch. It was. It's unfortunate, man. I've got to sit down now and do a watch along, a hate watch along, for the Liverpool game. Hopefully, right now, this video's come out clean. I did watch the video I dropped yesterday, and it was a bit glitchy, but give me a little bit of time, I'll sort that out. Hopefully this one ain't too crazy. I'm using my actual mic now. Hopefully this sounds better because I noticed when I was using the Rode Bluetooth mics, it's not the sound quality I really want. But this is a Chelsea versus Everton review, so let's keep on that. We move. We're still second. We're 2 points above Arsenal. We closed the gap between Liverpool by a point. They still got a game in hand. We go into Christmas second. If you gave me that at the start of the season, I would have bit your hand off. Um, but yeah, man, it's still disappointing, man. Next game is against Fulham, I believe. Like I've told you lot in the previous video, if you're new to this video, make sure you're subscribed. I will be doing a live watch along right here on this channel, my first watch along on this channel. But people, yeah, man, have a good day and up the Chelsea, man. We move. Boom.